So let's just say, for example, Archie and I, as two of the heads of the families or all the rest of that, we take some of that pulse that we actually get, and then we get validators from that, and then take the pulse earned off of that validators and dump that back into buying MAFIA. Possibly gift tech makes it deflationary. Possibly build other things on top of that. Hell, let's take it one step further than that. Let's take a particular amount of that pulse and donate it to a nonprofit. So that now we get eyeballs into different view thrusters or ecosystems. You can even take GameFi to then take that to its next level, that we go and lobby in Congress. There is so many ways to fucking play chess. And that is where it gets really interesting and passionate about what we do as this ecology of an economy that we are building by doing the land rush to get in here now, actually kick ass and take names as players, as developers, as founders, as people of regard in our particular arenas, and then reach out to others. Just like decentralised was talking about getting on with real Twitch streamers and talking about this kind of stuff, setting the groundwork to kick ass and take names. Because even Richard Hart said, if you want to help take over the world, you need to participate. And everyone can do that in their own minuscule or macro way. It happens on how we create that army that comes together to take over the real oppressors, which is going to be inflation, which is going to be self-sovereignty, which is going to be all the other idioms that's coming. But just even doing a validator to then get more pulse, to then even take that economic energy from that validator and move that over into B&B MAFIA, to then load balance in between both different parts of the game. This is how we need to think ahead.
The wonderful thing about this game, really, and Kool-Aid, I think and Moondog and Cole, I think we've all touched on this to some degree, is that there are so many, really, this is a game for everybody. It doesn't matter how much time you have, how much money you have. We have people in our family that really don't have money at all, right? But they have an interest, right? And they can participate, and they can shape their world and shape their participation in the way that they want, right? That is an incredible thing. Now, to kind of delve into what you guys are talking about, if you look at this game just in the context of the game itself, us versus them, right? That is a little bit myopic, right? I wouldn't even say a little bit myopic. That is myopic. And really, that's why we're all here today, right? It's not the syndicate versus everybody else, or the syndicate versus the gearheads, or this.
Wookie thinks it is.
Oh, you know, the thing is, we can have duels. If we really want to play that kind of game, we can have some duels that are outside. Right, you know what I mean?
You can have some duels, and you can put those duels on post predict.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's just a compliment to the storytelling. He fell for it, and that's why, you know, there's engagement. There's a lot of love here, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is too, playing those roles, right? Where, I mean, that has value in and of itself, and that's again what I'm touching on here, is that it's a game for everybody. So if you do want to take that perspective, that adds value to the ecosystem, right? But as you kind of zooming out a little bit, going into some of those broader things that Kool-Aid is talking about, that's how we steer the ship collectively, right? And that's how everybody can participate, no matter what your interest is, no matter what your pocketbook is. All of those things, they all add value to MAFIA, to Jacob's ecosystem, and to the larger Pulse Chain ecosystem. I think that's incredible, and it adds just an incredible amount of value.
Yep, 100, and that's how you eat an elephant bite by bite, and that's.